They do have the coolest thing in the NFL.
They do, yeah.
What's that?
The Minnesota Vikings, before the game, they do the skull chant.
So they hit the drum twice.
I'm bitter about that because the Chiefs were smart enough to be like, we're not getting rid of that. The Braves were like, we're going to stop doing that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was even before COVID. It was like when we were in the playoffs against the Cardinals in the wild card.
Yeah.
The Cardinals had a player who was like 1/8 Cherokee or something like that. And the pitcher complained about it. And so the Braves were like, okay, fine, we won't do it. And then we haven't done it since.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, we don't do the tomahawk chop.
They still
Which
do
is
the
classy.
drums.
Yeah.
So then the fans will do it.
Yeah,
Still, the
it's
fans still do it, but they don't play it over the PA system anymore.
Yeah, it's not appropriate.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they'll do the
It's not
drums and then all the
culturally
fans
acceptable.
just keep doing it.
Nice.
It's not the same, but
It's a
Well, it's like the
yeah.
University of Utah when half the crowd does it at the beginning of the game.
Oh, I have never
Oh,
paid attention. to that.
yeah.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah.
Anyways, welcome to another episode of Well-Rounded Joes. Should I start looking at the camera when I say
You
that?
probably should.
Welcome to another episode of Well-Rounded Joes. I'm your host, Kevin. With us, we have the coach.
Hey, everybody. Do I look
Yeah.
at the camera too?
I don't care what you look at.
I think
And the
I looked at
wizard.
Oz the whole time last time.
I looked at you a few times. I look at the camera when I like talk to the people.
I want to be.
Oh, by the way,
I want to be
hello,
like
people.
the.
I talk
wanna
to
be-
you people.
I want to be like the Heisman Trophy winner, and just stare at the camera the whole
Mendoza,
time.
dude,
Yeah.
he's
Are you remember to stare at the actual lens, or are you just staring?
No,
at
I'm staring at the lens. No, I'm not staring at the LED like
The flip out?
That's the problem when you film on your phone because you have to remember to look at the top.
At the top, yeah.
Because if you look at the bottom, you're like, let me tell you something. But it's like I'm looking at Oz anyways if I go over there because that's where I end up looking to see you.
and I same with you.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Maybe we need to rearrange this so I sit where Devin's at, so you're always looking this way. and
Yeah,
we're
because I
always
talk
looking
to you more than I talk to Devin.
up. Or maybe Devin needs to move over here.
So you can
Hey,
both
that might,
behind the
hey,
camera.
that might be it. Yeah.
Yeah, come sit in my lap, Daddy.
Okay.
You mean if I put the couch there,
Yeah.
readjust the chair?
But then
Yeah.
we can't see the TV.
Yeah, only I would see the TV at that point. And who's going to tell me when the microphone stops
We would have to
working?
kink. Me and Devin would be kinking our necks all the time.
I thought about
Damn.
adding to my monitors behind me. I thought about adding our logo, just having it in the background.
Oh, that'd be
nice.
fun.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
But-
You should also just have random screensavers
Rather than
every week.
5-star production or products.
Yeah, we'll try and call some more attention to our podcast. So when people watch us on the Tickety Talk, they
Hey, you know that 5-star podcast, guys?
they don't ever talk about insulation though.
Also, their
We
phone
get
number.
we
Their
get a
phone
spike
number's
from-
on there. Can you see
Yeah.
the phone? Oh yeah, you can totally see it in Devin's.
If you live in the greater Salt Lake or Utah counties, 5-star products.
non-sponsored.
A great job compared to my basement. A+.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I wouldn't really know. Looks great.
Mine's falling out. It's not really.
My last
Secure
basement
to the wall.
wasn't insulated
That's
until we finished it.
Nice.
There was a couple of those finished walls in the basement. They did have insulation behind it, but that was like
Yeah.
small sections of the whole thing. So
Yeah.
okay, well, let's move on to the news. Right now that we've gone through, did I say the Wizards here?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
because we all
just-
looked at the camera.
I just
kinda.
never said hi.
Got it.
Hello.
Hello. I before we get news, I'll kick off with one news. Our first official video made it to YouTube.
Woo!
3 years into doing this and our first video podcast. And let me tell you, I suck at editing.
In the grand
So,
scheme of things, 3 years isn't terrible.
I spent so much time cutting and clipping, and I was like, okay. I went upstairs. I'm like, I've been at it for multiple hours, and I am 11 minutes into the podcast.
Yeah.
This thing is an hour.
That's
I
not
am
okay.
done. So the new edit just became, I just took the video of all three of us, put it in, put the sound. That was it. That's all we did. There's
I'm
no
glad.
cuts. There's nothing. It's
So
like, I
glad.
can't do that. If we're posting until we make money on this and I can hire someone to do the editing, yeah, our podcast will just be, there's
Wait,
three
you
of
mean
us
the
in a
Kelsey
screen.
brothers don't do it themselves?
What?
Whoa.
I mean, they do
Mind
a
is
different
blown.
recording than us. You know, they're probably a
Cheers.
lot easier, or they pay somebody. My favorite is, since we don't edit anything with the audio, the cameras are always rolling now. That's just how it goes. So if
Yeah,
you do something
love it.
embarrassing, it's like being on reality TV.
There's nothing that I could do to embarrass myself at this point in life.
Sure, there is.
I don't think so. I'm a very. What's the opposite word of bashful?
Unbashful.
I am a very unbashful person.
No, yeah, I don't ever use the word bashful.
I
so
know,
don't.
right?
Is it unbashful, non-bashful? I didn't know what to use.
Non-compliant. That's what it is.
Nope, that's your job.
Non-leasable.
That is also your
You got to
job.
put a hyphen in it.
Non-bashful.
I've had an eye twitch for the last 3 days, and it's really annoying.
Dude, that
Love
does
that.
suck.
Love
I
that.
just get like, will you go away?
Real quick.
On to the
Speaking
news.
of YouTube, shout out to Mom and Uncle Dave for being our first subscribers
Uncle
on YouTube.
Dave.
Oh, we have
Dave.
subscribers.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. This is connected to our work email, and I don't ever check it.
Nice.
So if they
Golfing tea times.
golfing tea time.
No, don't use that. That's strictly for outdoor business.
Yeah, indoor business is wellroundedjoes@gmail.com. Not that complicated.
Nice.
So if anyone wants to send us
Or
anything, do not. You're gonna give Tony ideas, and I don't want that in my
Tony!
inbox. I don't need that in my inbox.
free dick rating.
No. That ends up in my inbox. I'm sending it to you.
Yeah, forward it to me. I'll be like, it's a good cock.
Because it's not gonna be his. It's gonna be one from the internet.
Oh, that's fine.
AI generated.
I'll
It's like,
grade it.
Is that overly veiny? Is
I'll grade it, and then Tony will grade it. It'll
This
be a new
is-
segment. Like Tony on last week's.
overly ribbed
Penis.
for hers and your pleasure?
So yeah, Uncle Dave, Mom, subscribe to YouTube on Tuesday, right after you sent us the link.
Nice.
My mom pulled it up on YouTube. We were last minute Christmas shopping,
Uh-huh.
and so I had to watch it. I'm like,
Oh.
nice.
And shout out Uncle Dave. Welcome to fantasy. That's a little late, but welcome.
Good stuff.
I'm also the newbie. In the
You're
fantasy
the
league.
newbie to the newbies.
I'm the
Yeah.
newbie to this league.
But he's not the newest newbie now.
Yeah.
Oh, so you
Also
passed the
running
crown.
running shit in this league.
Oh yeah.
What place did you take us?
Hey. The second or third highest scoring team in the league just had bad luck.
Okay.
Nice.
Because
So,
we all know
if you had Luke's schedule, you'd been the number one team.
maybe.
Except for he lost to Luke, so I mean,
I did just lose
Oh,
to
did you
Luke.
just lose to Luke?
Yeah, by 40.
Well, that's because you had a bad, unlucky week, which
So many injuries.
is pretty much what's on
I
Luke's
looked,
Bannon-
fantasy.
I looked at my bench at the end of the year. I have 3 people who are out.
Mhm.
I had to trade away the other 2 that were out. I'm like, I lost 5 people this season, and they were all 5 of my highest points. So at the end, I limped into the championship. I was
Nice.
like, I don't have a quarterback anymore.
this
I don't have a running back anymore.
sucked for me. So first, our tight end goes out, literally first quarter, second drive of the game. I'm like, that's fantastic. One of my wide receivers goes out 20 minutes later in a different game. I'm like,
Nice.
also fantastic. At halftime, one of my linebackers out for the rest of the game. I'm like, this is going swimmingly for me.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing's popped up yet.
I know. I just don't want anything to randomly pop up
Oh, because you pulled the eye. Gotcha.
because my iPad is plugged into my computer currently because my iPad's
Non-sponsored.
dead, and I need to be able to look up my fun fact that I didn't prepare for, as always. So
Yeah.
Karen,
that's
Karen and I like to call the Apple Watch the iWatch. Why is that the one thing they called Apple?
this is the Apple iPad,
There should be iPad. And then it should be the Apple iWatch.
isn't it? The Apple iWatch.
No, it's just the Apple Watch.
And I'll watch you all night.
Like, and then we were talking. I was like, I guess there's MacBook.
Correct. This is a Mac Mini,
Yeah,
so
But then the
it's
actual
more
desktop-
of a computer.
is it called an iMac? Yeah, the desktops are called iMac. So like, there's white.
iMac book. All right. I just noticed you're a little dusty for
I
helping
am a
with the
little dusty.
sheetrock.
Yeah, so
the camera
Devin-
won't see
Devin's
it.
not
it
a
just,
bum.
It just adds 50 bucks.
Yeah. News wise,
Let's
it
get
is
into the
it is
news.
official. Kyle Whittingham is the coach of the University of Michigan. So
Have they come out with a number yet? I've seen 5 years, but I haven't seen it like
It's 5
numbers.
It's 5 years.
Yeah, but like dollar.
for 40 mil?
Okay,
He's
so
getting eight. I think
Eight-
what
eight-
what it broke down.
Yeah.
so pretty
Plus
much what he got.
incentives.
Pretty much what he got paid here.
I think he was making 6
Yeah,
5 here.
I know it's 6 to 8, but still, essentially the same what he's making here.
The way I see it is, let's get into the Kyle stuff, right?
Yeah, I'm not touching that school with a 10-foot pole, dude.
Which school?
Michigan.
Oh,
Not touching that program with a 10-foot pole. That's right.
That's Michigan.
yeah,
I
it's
know.
like
But the
downward you.
but the best part, you know what? You know what Michigan's or Ohio State always says? Yeah, M down. Like
Nice.
so whenever that's like it's just built in.
What if we go M up?
And you're a whoopin'.
For win.
Huskies.
UW.
Yeah, that's right.
No, that's this. They give the West Side
Oh, okay.
for the UW.
I've been trying to decide how I feel about Kyle leaving, right? We know he got forced out
Yeah.
because they were like, if you don't freaking step down, we're going to lose Morgan Scally. And we told him he could have the job 37 years ago. Okay. Before you were a coach here, he had the job, which is weird because you were a coach here when he was born. No, just kidding.
Yeah.
That doesn't work, but
Nope. Nope.
considering he met him in his 20s.
And also, Witt was the defensive coordinator when Scally played.
Mm-hmm.
Known him for a long time.
Yeah.
It's like the son I've never had.
So
He's had
It's
sons.
a
I know,
little-
exactly. Alex is sitting there. What about me, Dad? Shut up.
No one cares.
that's the way but Kyle leaving is just kind of like, yeah, I mean, it makes sense. You got kind of
Mhm.
pushed out.
So
You never got to accomplish your goal of,
Mhm.
that was my thing. Never mind. Go ahead. I'm going to let you.
So because the Twitter, the X.
Yeah.
No, still Twitter.
Yeah, 100%.
Twiter?
Water.
So
Water.
Twitter and then like articles and stuff is he was going to retire at the end of last year, but because it was so bad, he wanted to leave the program in a better place.
Yeah.
So he came back and he was fully planning on retiring, but with how the team did, he wanted to continue another year. And Morgan and the boosters and my administration were
didn't he-
fine with one more year. They're like, okay, one more. But then they're like, are you done after that one more? He's like, well, I could coach
do this
another
for
5.
Yeah.
And that's when they're like, hey,
No.
let's mutually part ways, which makes sense now that he signed a 5-year contract with Michigan.
Yep.
So
He wants to work to his mid 70s or
Yeah.
71.
Yeah.
I've been all over the place with this and all on the fence with it because I was like, I'm okay. I was okay with
Yeah.
Witt retiring. I
Yep.
was not okay with Witt leaving. But when it came
Yes.
out that it's like I'm stepping down, I'm like, that seems a little weird.
yep.
And then to turn around and be like, I'm coaching at Michigan, it's kind of like,
It could have been any other school, and I wouldn't have cared as much.
really?
Yes.
Well, that's
because
because he's an Ohio State defunct fan.
Oh, see,
by proxy.
here's the thing: Michigan had the same football helmets as me. Oh,
Yeah.
except for ours weren't. Ours
But
were black and silver.
The
instead
reason
of
why it bugs
Purple for the
me
most part.
is because that
Yeah.
program, the whole university, is in shambles so bad.
Yeah.
Where it's like, for $1.5 million more a year, I would rather keep my legacy and like character and name intact. Because I use the example of Urban coming out of retirement to coach pros, and then everybody's like, Urban's a horrible human being. Not trying to say Urban's the same as Witt, but all I'm saying is like when you get to a higher profile school, more eyes on you. If Witt's hiding anything shady, that shit's coming out, and then it's like, see, should have just.
I don't feel like anything's going to shake.
I know.
Come out
But
of all the people. There was actually some podcast I saw that was like, of all the people you could bring in, that was probably the right guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's-
because
that's
he
what he said.
hasn't posted on Instagram in 10
Oh
years.
yeah, that's what it was.
And what he did post was about his family.
And he's
Probably doesn't even know what OnlyFans is.
it said his only the only females he follows is his
His-
wife and his children.
Nice.
It's like that's a man who avoids all appearances of evil, right?
Either
there.
that, or he's smart and he knows.
They were
probably not.
interviewing Urban. Dave Portnoy was, because he's all about that Kyle Whittingham hire. And he's talking to Urban. He's like, so, part of the family now? He's like, I will never wear any blue or maize. However, I will cheer for my buddy Kyle every game except for one.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's the other thing I brought up. Is just like, because my dad's like, isn't Michigan State just like a horrible team? Like he's like, it's like, well, why do we go? Like, they literally won the national championship 2 years ago. It just turned around real quick,
Mhm.
and they also have beaten Ohio State the last 4 years minus this year.
Yep.
Mhm.
And then I was like, that's another thing Witt should probably consider. If you lose to Ohio State next year, you're going to let that slide. That's 2 years in a row, but it's your first year. If you lose your second year, there's going to be some talks that we need to kick you out.
Oh yeah,
If
that's the
Witt-
end of your job.
If Witt loses third year to Ohio State, he's gone.
Yeah.
Like, that's just the way Michigan operates, and
Yeah.
vice versa. Well, actually, not really, because when Ohio
Ryan
State
Davis
lost,
still there.
yeah, he's still there, and that's because you lost to Michigan. You brought home a natty, though, so it's like we're okay. We're okay.
He had one loss in the season. Worst game you could have lost. You could have lost a national championship. We would care less than this.
I like the thing that even what's the Brian what?
Ryan Day.
Ryan Day. Yeah, that's right. I heard him say like he had to have a personal security detail outside of his house for like a month after the Michigan games because like people would know my wife's name, my kid's name. They'd be out on my front lawn. There'd be signs there, and I was just like, "This is horrible." And I was like, "Whit, be prepared. At least Whit's kids are grown and out of the house. He's just him and his wife, so it's like I can handle this."
One of my favorite gifs that I saw was Lincoln Riley's reaction when finding out Coach Witt's in the Big Ten.
Yeah.
It was Michael Scott. No,
God no.
Yeah.
When it first was announced, I was like, I don't know. I don't know if I need to cheer against Kyle for the rest of his career.
No.
And then I got to the point where I was like, I will only cheer against him if he steals our freaking offensive coordinator.
I think he's going to. So.
And so then I was like, well, then I'm going to cheer against him then because he's screwing us over. But then I was like, that was one day. The next day I was kind of like, the more I started thinking like, probably the school that screwed him over. It wasn't us. It wasn't the fans. It wasn't Kyle trying to be spiteful. It was
an
well,
ultimatum.
it could have been him being spiteful, but still, it's one of those. It's like
It's definitely an ultimatum for sure.
you're like you got booted, and it's now the school's fault. So when it doesn't work out and our team leaves, luckily we shouldn't have any issues with the transfer portal. I don't foresee too many problems in the transfer portal. Mostly because our quarterbacks aren't good enough to play.
One thing that I saw as I was reading as well is Michigan had reached out to Kyle because they knew he was in this limbo stage as well. And 2 days after the supposed step down or the supposed firing, not supposed, he got fired. The firing of Moore is when Kyle stepped down. So there's a lot of speculation that behind the scene, Michigan called.
They were already working towards
Also,
it.
I think it's pretty lame that Michigan said Witt can't coach in the Vegas Bowl, but he has to go to Florida to bond with the new players and their families. I'm like, what is that? What?
I think it's the only reason I think that makes sense is because they play the same day, and it's kind of like,
oh, they expected him to coach Michigan's game.
Not coach it, but they play the 31st, and so does Utah. They actually, I think, both play at like 1:30.
Yeah,
do they?
So maybe not. I think their game.
I know Utah's 1:30. Let's see,
but that's why I was like, at first I was like, that kind of sucked that he's bailing. But then I looked at when the games were. I'm like, oh, they play the same day.
Okay,
and one game's in Florida, and one game's in Las Vegas, and that's kind of understandable to be like, well, at that point, what you wouldn't want your coach there to be like, hey, come play at Michigan.
Yeah.
It's like
that's fair.
You're done now. Please leave.
The weird thing is Michigan said that they requested him. So like, if Michigan really wanted him to be like, hey, we really liked this guy. Yeah. But once again, that'd be shady Michigan because you can't talk to players.
Witt has already come out saying, I have not talked to any of my players, and I will not talk to them unless they enter the transfer portal.
I would say that's
so as a kind of a backdoor comment of, hey, if you want to come to Michigan, enter the transfer portal and we can talk.
That was him covering his ass because you can't talk to players during the regular season. Yeah.
I just think it's interesting in general because we're Utah. We're not a LSU and we're losing we're not an Ole Miss where it's like we're losing our team to LSU because they're pretty transferable. It's like Michigan is another step above us. They have more money. They have more stuff.
Which I'm kind of excited to see how Kyle does with that step above us, with that more money, more
Who was it saying
athletes.
that he'll be there for 5 years and he's going to walk away with at least 2 natties? I was like, I don't see that happening, but maybe.
I'm with Urban on that one. I'm not going to root for Michigan. I'll root for Witt all day. Like, I'm never going to be like, yeah, go Michigan. But when Witt wins, I'm like, good for you.
And that's where, again, I'm still slightly bitter because the one, would you like to know the other thing that made it semi-okay? It was
Tony's going to hate this episode.
Probably. We're in news. Yeah, but news sometimes takes 20 minutes.
Yeah, but it's all sports right now. It's one topic.
Sorry, Tony. This was earth-shattering for the state of Utah.
Well, and specifically us.
Essentially,
Because BYU's getting affected as well because Jay Hill is going up to Michigan.
That was what I was trying to get to. Is
Who
like,
the hell's Jay
I
Hill?
now decided that I'm okay if he steals our offensive coordinator because he's stealing BYU's defensive coordinator, and I'm like, good. If you're gonna take someone from us, as long as you take someone from BYU as well. I actually not as mad about it anymore that works for me.
Yeah.
So that was my last funny thought with the Kyle Whittingham stuff.
Screensaver.
Oh, screensaver doesn't matter. It doesn't stop the
But then
recording.
we
But
can't-
thank you for letting me know.
But then we can't see if something bad happens.
Yeah, so I'm curious to see who Morgan brings in. They did during game night. They had a special like Twitter space is what it's called, or X space, something like that.
Just keep calling it Twitter
Okay,
all day.
okay. So a bunch of
the Tweeta Zone.
a bunch of like the Utah
Twitter sphere.
insiders got together on Twitter to just talk about it. And Eric Weddle came on, and he's like, "When the time is right, I can see myself coaching at Utah. As of right now, the time is not right." And so someone's asked, "Has Morgan already talked to you?" He said, "Yes, but the time is not right."
Whoa. What does Morgan need if he's a defensive guy? You don't need. I guess you still need defensive coaches.
Yeah.
Because of Witt's taking everybody.
Yeah.
Or not. We
Well,
don't
that
know.
depends. I've heard
I heard
offensive line
offensive
coach.
guys is who he's taking. What Morgan needs to do is he needs to call up Jordan Gross, who's
Gross.
I know, right? He's a high school coach up in Idaho. He was Utah's best lineman before Fano came around, and he was the high school coach of our highest rated recruit that we've ever signed. So we need to go get Jordan Gross to come coach offensive line, so that way we keep the offensive tackle.
Does Brian Johnson still have a job in the NFL?
Ish.
I looked him up the other day, and I don't remember what the answer was.
Because I remember he was the offensive coordinator for the Eagles when they went to the Super Bowl. So it's like,
He was offensive coordinator for us. I've heard Cam Rising's name get thrown out.
God no, God no, no.
Because I've heard with him, because of how often he was injured, he became a student of the game.
I'm really good at studying tape, coach.
Exactly.
I don't think I can't accept that man back.
Yeah,
I'd
I'd rather-
wounds heal.
I'd rather have
PTSD.
I'd rather have baby Giraffe come back than Cam Rising.
No, definitely. I'd rather have Cam Rising 100% of the time.
Nothing was
Those
better
were the
than
most frustrating
I
seasons
forget
ever
his
to be a
name.
Utah fan.
I'm forgetting his name.
Travis Wilson.
They weren't frustrating. His jukes, hilarious. You look like Gumby. Like, where are you going?
And I will never forget him trying to jump over somebody and just get.
I remember
You're
seeing
30
him
feet
at a
tall. You can't
taco
jump
shop
over
in Common Heights and being like, you are just ugly. Ugly human being.
I was at a concert, and he got kicked out of a concert at USANA for having a beer when he was 20.
Or probably being too ugly.
That probably was it, too, yeah.
Not to bash on Travis Wilson. I'm not the greatest looking guy, but Travis Wilson's something else. When you're that
Yeah,
tall,
I'm looking for the internet comments. I'm going to say I'm hotter than anyone you ever know, especially Travis Wilson.
if you're tall and lanky, you can't be ugly as well. It just doesn't work.
I think most people who are tall and lanky are ugly.
So it looks like we're keeping our running back coach,
'Kay.
Which means Wayshawn Parker will probably stay because Wayshawn followed him from Washington State.
Okay.
So that's good news.
Does that mean
Witt's keeping Michigan's running back
Can
coach?
Wayshawn Parker be RB1 next year?
100%.
Nothing would make me happier.
Well, Wayshawn was RB1 at the end of last year, too.
He just didn't get that many touches.
At the end of the year, he did.
That's because Witt want to keep his promise of 100 yards, pink shoes.
Yeah. You can get your
Best-
pink shoes.
Best bet ever.
For real, though.
100%.
Should have increased it by 10 each game. Perpetual growth.
I'm curious to see if Morgan lets him wear the pink cleats because he didn't hit 100 the last game.
I
He
bet
finished
you-
at 97.
I bet you Morgan will. Morgan seems like the guy who wants the players to have personality. He's not as old school as Witt.
Yeah.
That was like in the interview with Whit, where he's like, "You'll learn I'm not a coach of many words.
What do you mean learn?
I will now field questions and I will answer those questions, but there's not much more for me to say."
Nobody's better than Nick Saban, though. Nick Saban's still the greatest interviewed coach of all time.
No.
I love it.
LSU's coach.
Oh, go Tigers or
Go Tiger.
go Tiger? He's not the coach anymore. He hasn't been for a
No,
minute.
but
Yeah.
that's you said the
Um,
greatest interview with the coach.
Oh,
I'm like,
dude, my
no,
mom speaking,
it's-
which had a client come in. Her name was Margot, but it's
Nice.
Margeaux. I'm like, what is she, a Tigers fan or from Louisiana? Go Tigers.
Got tired.
She's like, I've never seen it spelled that way. I was like, you should have asked her. She's from Louisiana.
Yeah. Go Tigers.
Go Tigers.
But when at the press conference, he was holding the helmet and everything. Gives the helmet back to the AD, goes to shake the AD's hand, and the AD just totally blows him off. So someone's like,
for who?
Whittingham
Yeah.
today.
Oh,
So on Twitter, someone's like, if your head coach goes to shake your hand as an athletic director, go to shake his hand.
Yep.
Tore the dude apart. Love
Yep.
the internets.
Yeah. Well, not only that, if Michigan is ever on Utah's schedule anytime, best believe Witt's going to remember that. He goes, run it down their throat. I want the score to be 70-0. All right, I don't care.
They will not get the ball another time.
We will blitz all night, which we did against Colorado. Apparently,
Yeah, we did.
shout out Coach Prime. They still blitzing.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I love Coach Prime, dude.
The game's been over for 20 minutes. They still blitzing us
Dude.
right now.
The Browns have been on television the last 2 weeks,
Uh-huh.
and last week, Prime he was at the game. They were showing Prime on TV, and his wife tapped on the shoulder because she was watching the monitor in the
Yeah.
suite. It said, "Prime, you're on TV." Knew exactly where the camera was. Just went like, dude, talk about Showtime like that. There's a reason why your name's Prime Time. You know where cameras at are all the time. It's like, "Well, you're on TV." Love Prime.
I don't. We have different opinions.
I love Prime. Well, that's because I'm also a Braves fan.
Also, extremely.
I'm a Mariners fan. Go M's.
I was just talking about Dion played for the Braves.
I see.
Yes.
Well,
I didn't realize you were correlating the two.
Well, that's
Makes
makes
sense
sense.
now.
We have different feelings. Like, he's a Braves guy.
Makes sense now.
all right.
I was looking at the Twitter.
I want to tell you
Yeah,
guys. a
Tony hasn't commented.
No.
funny story
Damn it,
my
Tony.
brother made the other day. He was telling a story, which was one of the funniest things at the time. I just thought it was really funny, and I was like, I'm going to share that on my podcast this
I'm
week.
excited.
Which
So,
brother?
Drew.
Okay.
Drew went to Walmart.
Drew has great stories, so I'm real excited.
Drew goes to Walmart. Decided for some reason he wanted some zingers.
Okay.
So, Hostess zingers.
Yep.
So he
Nice.
goes over and grabs. He's like,
You mean the texture Twinkies?
yeah.
Texture Twinkies with
ribbed for
frosting on top.
pleasure.
Well, it goes down your throat for your and your throat's pleasure.
It's ribbed.
Were you more of
Uh,
a vanilla, the raspberry cream, or chocolate fan?
I've
only vanilla.
I didn't eat a lot of Hostess snacks growing up as a kid, period. So didn't have
He
zingers, period.
injected the Twinkie feeling straight into his body.
Yep. IV'd that. Am
Um,
I diabetic yet? No, keep it going.
I want to be a skinny beatus. Anyway, Drew's like, I got these zingers. I got right
Anywho.
back on topic there real quick. He got the zingers and he realized, and he like opens up. He's like, they're like smush. He's like, these seem a little weird. He's like, then he looks. He's like, these are like 2 months expired.
Nice.
Well, he ate them anyways.
Yeah, well,
because
yeah.
it's Drew. and
How
he
can they
didn't
go
do
bad
that.
anyway? All
Yeah, have
preservative.
we not seen Zombieland?
Anyway, yeah. What do you mean? The whole plot of Zombieland, they definitely go bad because he's like, at
They-
this certain
believe it or
day,
not-
they do have an expiration.
Oh, yeah.
That's one of the whole
But-
plots.
Believe it or not, they do have an
Yeah.
expiration. Yep.
When he first meets, Twinkies do have an expiration date.
I remember now.
It's not the taste; it's the consistency.
Goddamn snowballs! I hate coconut. Not the taste, consistency.
So he eats these, and he's just like, "These were not very good." So then he continued. He wrote a letter to Hostess.
Hell yes.
to tell them that his 2-month-old expired zingers were
Were
not
bad.
good.
And I'm excited for that letter back or just email back. Of,
They did. They
Yes.
sent him a whole bunch of coupons for zingers.
Dude, that's where you email back. Yeah, they were 2 months expired.
Apparently, he didn't have to provide any proof. He just said they weren't fresh and they weren't any good. But he took time out of his day. I'm like, why didn't you just take it back to Walmart and tell them they sold you expired stuff?
Yeah, like they're the ones that are supposed to be clearing out the
And he
shelves.
kind of like, it's like, I
That
don't
makes
know.
more sense.
So he took 30 minutes of his day after eating a pack of zingers to reach out to the Freshness Guarantee website and wrote a review or a feedback to say these zingers were bad. Send.
Well, my favorite is still 2 months expired, freshest guaranteed. If I'm getting that email, yeah.
So, but that's the thing. They didn't make him
That's-
provide any evidence,
that's
and then he
hilarious.
sends it. I'm like, what?
So
And then
Drew has a year supply of zingers coming his way.
yeah, he already got. He's like, I got a bunch of coupons, and I don't know what I lost them already.
Yeah, right? Or coupons.
Well, that reminds me,
Money.
Colin, back when Butterfinger changed their recipe,
Oh, God.
Colin went on a rant.
Good.
Love Colin, but
New Butterfinger recipe sucks.
yeah, so he went on a rant.
Hashtag bring back the seeds.
Call back.
Yeah.
It'll never
Um,
go away.
But yeah, so I think Nestle like responded to him of like, oh, this recipe's better and more of this and that.
That's what healthy. It's more
Colin's like,
natural.
no.
Is it better for my body?
Bring back
Yes.
Butterfinger BBs.
No,
Yeah.
bring back the seeds. And here's the thing, they never will, because it's not even the same company that owns it that put the seeds in it. Still the Wonka label, but it's not the same parent
Different
company as it
company.
was
That's where you,
back when we got the seeds.
Fun fact.
So maybe
We
they
need a-
lost the secret formula and they don't know how to make them
no,
anymore.
we need to. Or either
Charlie
that,
gave it back.
we need to
Damn it,
infiltrate that.
Charlie.
We need to infiltrate that company and just work our way up. Like we're putting seeds in, guys. Why? Everybody hated seeds. False.
I
Everyone loved the
missed them.
seeds.
Bring back the seeds. In fact, put seeds in all of them. That cherry
Lime?
one should have a big pit.
Lime, cherry, or no, lime, seed.
The grape. There's grapes with seeds.
Yeah,
So they're
find
just sprinkled throughout. They're little.
them. Yeah, can't see them.
The
No
watermelon
texture.
has the big ones. And the cherry just has a giant sugar chunk in the middle of the taffy.
Raspberry. Yeah, same thing.
Right? They're just speckled throughout.
Or maybe just put some hair on the.
I mean,
on
the cherry one.
on the
Put some
raspberry.
hair.
The cherry one used to have the sprinkles on it. So that would I accept that as an option.
Do they still have the sprinkles?
Maybe I should just make it more penis related and say, bring back the texture. I miss the veins.
Gross.
You've heard that joke where like, I bet you're the type of person that eats a Snickers upside down for the texture.
Oh God, I just thought about that. Gross. All I was thinking of was super bad. Where Jonah Hill's going through, he's like, I hate her. What? One night I knocked off my lunchbox and it had all my penis drawings in it. It's not a big deal. Like 10% of kids do it. And he goes, so one day I was working on this big veiny triumphant bastard.
You get home tonight. What'd you talk about on your podcast? Penises and veinies.
I couldn't-
Penises.
I couldn't help myself. I just kept drawing dicks, dude. It's not a big deal. Like 10% of kids have it.
Veiny.
Triumphant bastard.
Never gonna look at a Snickers bar the same.
Yeah, that's not good.
Hungry? Grab a
No.
Snickers.
Also reminds me, I watched Caddyshack over the weekend.
Don't forget to eat your Snickers upside down.
When Bill Murray is cleaning the pool. Oh, it's no big deal.
baby Ruth. Cool. Well, let's move on to our Coors Light Cold Hard non-sponsored Snapple fact.
Our news this week was wit. I'm telling you, if you ask me, Oz, you got any news? No.
I had a fun experience yesterday. Do you want to hear my funny story?
Hell yeah.
Okay, so my wife, I don't want to do anything. She's like, you could go hang some shells. That sounds like a horrible idea.
Yeah.
Anyways, I started to hang shells.
That's the worst when you have a day off. You're like, hey, can you do this?
I didn't work it all last week, so technically I've been off for a
Or
week and a
this
day.
week.
Well, at the very beginning of my leave, Karen just had me doing all this shit. I'm like, this is not how I end my leave starting. But now I don't do shit. It's like, this is how I pictured it.
Yeah, so I go to put up shells and I'm like, okay, the stud that I have to hit here, there is an outlet below it. And I feel pretty confident. Well, I'm very confident that all the wires run on this side. So I should be able to hit here, kind of be on the safe side, put a little over, but not too much. Hit it. Try and hit it pretty center. So I'm always afraid to get electrocuted.
Yeah.
This is
Well,
putting
just
holes
turn
in-
off your breakers.
That's fine, but I still have to turn the power back on. And then I'm always worried that something's going to happen or going to
Yeah,
get a
catch fire.
spark or something like that. So, when
Makes
I
sense.
first drilled it in, I was like, that felt pretty clean. But just in case, I said, Janessa, go up in the room. Let
That
me know if you smell
sounded dirty.
smoke. Flip the breaker on, go back up. And then I grabbed my current detector and I put it on the shelf and it just, like,
That thing's live.
apparently I did hit. Like, I was like, the whole shelf is just beeping at me. I'm like, what the heck? This is wood. Why is this beeping at me? So I was like, whatever, not thinking things, took it off, took it all down, and then I cut a hole, the first hole in the wall, which I made, 1 inch by 1 inch just to get around to make sure I hit center beam. I was like, I hit center beam. So what's going on? So then I go back downstairs, flip the breaker back on. I'd already turned it off at that point, go back up, and I hit the other one and it's beeping. I'm like, what the crap is going on here? So I go back over to the other side and it starts beeping. I'm like, well, yeah, because the outlet's here. So I don't, why is this one
Beeping
beeping at me?
12 inches away.
So then I cut into that stud. So now I have 2 holes that are 12 inches apart.
Glory holes.
And well, for you,
is your dick more than an inch in diameter? I guess, yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I had to think about it. I was like, hang on a second. Yeah, fair. It's a tight squeeze.
You didn't let me clarify. The first hole was only about that.
Yeah, when you said inch by inch, I pictured it a little bit bigger.
More like fingertip by fingertip. Like I cut really
an inch. Yeah.
So, anyways, I look at
6 inches then.
it's like 6 inches.
I'm just talking about like the diameter of it. The length of it doesn't matter, right? Because it's like it's a hole. It goes on forever.
No, because it's a stud.
Yeah.
What? Anyways. So I cut those holes and I'm like, okay, well, it's still beeping at me now. Now something screwy is going on. I need to make sure I didn't hit a wire in here. So then I cut a hole big enough for my phone to fit in.
Glory hole.
Yeah. Big enough for my phone. So real good glory hole.
You going sideways.
Still doesn't work.
you get parallel with the wall instead of perpendicular. You just kind of finesse it in sideways.
Nope. Anyways, how did it end up? Then I called my electrician brother to be like, "What did I do wrong? Like, why is everything beeping at me?" I was like, "I can see the wall now. Now I have a bigger hole because I opened it up even more so I could see all the way down there." I'm like, the power's running like 4 feet below this because you have a regular outlet. This is up above my head, and I'm just like,
yep.
Well, it shouldn't be catching power from clear down there because if I go to other parts, it's not. But for some reason, my little sensor was catching the power cord.
I should have brought my EMF reader over. Maybe Lucas has EMF 5 in his
Yeah.
room. I got one of those for Christmas from Kyle's girlfriend. She gave me an EMF reader.
Hell
so I have a
now we can go.
I have a
ghost hunting.
thermometer. I have a notebook. I have a video camera. Well, you have the video camera.
Yeah, but it's only tier 2.
So
That's
Kyle's
okay.
lady friend is officially girlfriend now.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Oh, Kyle.
Yeah.
I was going straight to.
Oh
your
no,
brother and his wife.
Trent's married. Yeah.
Well, I know,
wife.
but I didn't think I didn't
Yeah.
click.
Yeah, it's still kind of new. Month, 2 months almost.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't remember where we were at.
4 feet below the hole.
Oh yeah, then I could see the wire, and so I'm like talking to my brother. I'm like, I don't know what to do because obviously I'm very confident I didn't hit anything.
Yeah.
And he's like, I don't know. He's like, worst case scenario, just put them back in, lick your finger, touch it. You'll get a little. And I'm like,
boop. Sounds like a true electrician right there.
Yeah, and I'm just like, yeah, I guess. So. I mean, he's like, it doesn't. He's like, yeah, it doesn't hurt that bad. I'm like, yeah, it doesn't sound like fun though.
Yeah,
Colin
exactly.
said that a few times. He's like, well, one way to find out.
You guys are right. True
Really,
electrician.
dude?
It's not that bad. You do this multiple
Yeah,
times. I don't do this at all.
Like watching, I have dainty office fingers. So
Yes.
like, I'll be with my brother doing something electrical, and he'll be like wrapping outlets, and I'll be like, ow, ow, ow.
That's the reason why
I
I
gotta
don't
use
like
that little ledge thing that holds the wire in place, and he's just like, yeah.
Yeah, electricians are crazy. They'll put the 9-volt and just stick it on their tongue. Where I'm like,
That's the reason why I don't like mountain biking. Delicate hands. They bounce around. I'm like, this is no fun.
I didn't know where he was connecting the
No,
dots.
when you said I have delicate hands, I'm like, me too. I went mountain biking with Jake Larson one time, and he goes, "Isn't this fun?" I'm like, "Hell no, my hands are tingling."
that's how I feel. So
It was nonstop. Just
down.
If you're just sitting down there tingling, that's diabetes.
that's your feet.
Oh no.
So
That's
down,
the bettest.
down in Lake Powell. So we were about a mile away from the marina, and I had to go pick Colin up. And it's a good, or we were more than a mile. It's a good like 45-minute drive. And so yeah, kind of going to the mountain bike thing. My hands were numb as can be.
What were you on a 4-wheeler?
Wave runner?
Oh,
Yeah.
delicate hands.
Yeah.
Sucks, huh?
I mean,
Hands are
your
tingly?
hands are real soft though. Your hands, you can tell your hands are delicate. Just when you go to shake them.
My hands are teeny, baby hands.
If you angle them just right, they look even smaller. I'm glad this is on the internet.
If you need me to get something out from the bottom of your fridge,
chale.
Don
Ciao.
Canzon.
Tomate la chabón.
he's speaking the Spanish Italian.
So Jeremy
Español.
said, lick your finger, touch it.
That's what Michael Jackson said too.
Early Probably something like that. Or maybe that was Abraham Lincoln. I don't remember.
Yeah, I was trying to get us back on topic.
Well, you
We
phrased it
haven't
wrong.
even started the topic.
Go ahead.
Back to your story topic.
Go
Well,
ahead.
the story is essentially I ended up with a hole in my wall and deciding that my electrical thing was overly sensitive. My brother's like, yours is probably too sensitive. I'm like, how does it get more sensitive? Wouldn't it get
Also-
less sensitive over time? You know, it
It's
just
because-
kind of
it's because-
ages.
Because you're a jerk, Kev. That's
it loses the zip. It's not quite the same as it
Also,
once
who
was.
makes one that's hypersensitive? Like, isn't this thing supposed to detect if I'm in danger of electricity? This was like, it's all the way down there. Don't worry about it. Wait, hang on.
Well,
Let
that's
them
the
know.
funny thing is because if I go to like just a regular outlet, I have to get super close to that outlet before it starts freaking out. But that
Well, it
wire
should
in
be.
that wall is just like.
Kevin's in a hot zone.
maybe Jerry moved here.
No, you know what it is?
Well, the funny thing is
Your
because
house is directly connected to the NSA.
Yeah,
That's why that
fair
that wire's so strong. It's-
Well, the one thing with Lucas's room is his whole other wall is all wires running through it. So his wall, not the one that I drilled into, but the
Yeah.
other side, it's wires.
Really?
So from the breaker, because the breaker's directly down from there, it goes everything goes straight up.
nice.
And so that whole wall is hot. Just nope, we're not
Nice.
putting anything on this wall ever.
Did you tell Lucas that? Do not drill anything. I don't know why you'd have drill in the first place.
I don't know
But
why you would have it.
No power tools and brush my teeth.
That is not your toothbrush.
It's okay. We're
I'm
done.
done anyway.
Good stuff. Well, let's move on to our Coors Light Cold Hard non-sponsored Snapple fact. What do you got for us, Coach?
Giraffes are 30 times more likely to get hit by lightning than people.
Travis Wilson better duck.
Also, Devin thinks he can beat up a giraffe.
Giraffe. I was gonna say blue whale.
Hey, if it's out on the shore, I still could take it.
Dude, yeah,
I still think
because
it would
it's
kill you.
beach.
I
Yeah.
feel like you'd go punch it and it would just roll over
It'd be like,
because that thing is massive. Because in order to get, you have to put yourself in the danger zone with the size of that animal.
Yeah, that's true. Just one little.
And I feel like if you go up and like punch it with your bare hands, the thing lives in the ocean. I don't know if it's gonna notice you touched it. It's gonna say blue whale.
Man, look at all these callbacks.
I'm
today.
doing the weight game. I brought a chair. I'm gonna sit here till it dies.
gross.
All right. Did you share a fact already?
I got one.
What do you got for us?
There is a statue of Jason Voorhees, the Friday the 13th serial killer, chained to the bottom of Minnesota Lake.
Just in case.
Nice. Let's go scuba diving.
What
Right?
they don't know is it's not a statue. It's him frozen in concrete.
Yeah.
He's hibernating. But Jason's
And here's the
terrified
thing:
of
he'll
water.
still get to first base before you.
Is it the same?
So that means camp Maple Lodge camp.
Yeah.
Is it Minnesota Lake? Because his mask floats up.
Let's float up.
and also, yeah, like
Like
that's what I was
you.
gonna say.
I feel like you'd
At
leave
this-
the mask on
at
him so
this
he's
lake-
identifiable.
Eh,
Is there a summer camp?
Yeah,
that's a good
Camp-
question.
Camp Summer Lake.
Also, how many other bodies are cemented down at the bottom of that lake?
3.
All of them.
Cool.
All right.
I think Minnesota has the highest serial killers per capita. Just saying.
That should have been your fun fact, because that one is interesting as fuck.
I wasn't listening at all. Listening at all. Because I was trying to read my fun fact, which
But
is
why Minnesotans? They're so nice, eh? What's that about? I guess that's more Canadian, but they're close enough.
Here's where I get jealous of other planets. This is my fun fact about Saturn. Saturn has 146 moons that orbit it.
And that's the one planet where you said if you could live on any other planet, would it be? I said Saturn because of the rings, and now I have
Mhm.
all the fucking moons.
I totally pulled that out of my ass. Alaska has the highest serial killers per capita.
Believable. You say
You
anything
say
like-
things with confidence?
Yep,
Yeah.
100%.
I didn't hear it,
Did
so
I-
I didn't even have an opportunity to dispute. 'Cause
Did
I
I
was
tell you
reading.
guys about the time Garrett and I
Reading, it's important.
went to San Diego for Chipper Jones's last season to watch him play?
Uh-uh.
Nope.
After the game, we wanted to obviously go get his like autograph or something. So like
So you kidnapped him.
no, after the game, like
A plot of Celtic pride.
I think at the beginning of the 9th inning, we started walking. We were trying to find the locker room. I don't know why we didn't think about just standing by the away team's bus, but we went under Petco Park, walking through the
Nice.
tunnels, past so many people. We both were like 3 beers deep at this time, which for most people, me and my brother drinks a lot. 3 beers for me, I am past tipsy, I'm not hammered. I'm in that in between zone. But 3 beers is a lot for me.
Medium hammered.
Yeah.
Well, especially 24 ounces.
And so
Or were they normal cups?
they were just 12 ounces. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And so we were walking through the tunnel. And guys just walk past us that we're obviously like working there. You guys need help? Just my brother goes, just act like you're supposed to be here. Nope. Just walked right past him. Started going through all this other shit. We're just like, hey, you guys are going? Oh yeah. Didn't tell them where. Just yeah. And they just, all right. I was like, dude, this is the greatest. And we're both wearing Chipper Jones jerseys. So it's like, these guys are in San Diego working at a baseball stadium in San Diego. And we're wearing Braves jerseys walking through the tunnels. Just, you guys know where we're going? Yeah. You guys lost? Nope.
Fake it till you make
Yeah.
it.
Nice.
If you act confident, people do not give a shit.
Did you get the
No, couldn't find it because that place is huge underground. Baseball stadium's massive underground. And then as we're driving, we meet up with my parents. You guys find it? No. As we're pulling up, hey, look, there's the away team's bus. Oh, we should have done that. That would have been smart.
Nice.
Smart's not one of our
Strong suits. Yeah.
attributes
so
to
smart.
this show.
SMRT.
Okay. Well, on to today's
That's me.
topic
I'm white.
for the next
WHIT.
Wit.
15
E.
minutes. Ka?
I read it in a book.
On to the topic. This one was one I thought of earlier this week, and I forgot that I thought of it.
Nice.
And then Janessa reminded me today when I said, I don't know what we're doing today.
That's why you
Shout
have.
out Ness.
That's why you have spouses.
Makes it look like she's dead.
I know, right? Hey, at least I pointed the right direction, like toward the living room kitchen area.
Yeah, good job.
Thanks,
Better in your
guys.
directional awareness than previously.
East.
Okay, if
Yeah,
it was
good job.
Thanks.
if it was culturally acceptable to overindulge in a particular food item, what would be the first item that you would overindulge in?
Okay.
But define culturally acceptable. Like any food?
Well, most people shun upon anyone who overeats. Like if I sat down and ate a dozen donuts, someone would be like, "What's wrong with you?" Culturally acceptable. There's people who do it. It's just
because I'm
frowned
trying to
upon.
like, is sushi one of those? I could eat sushi all day. But like,
No. There's no like cultural thing. It was just I was being funny.
I know. I'm just saying.
like-
I'm just saying. Like most people probably wouldn't look at you like a disgusting human being if you ate a shitload of sushi. They'd be like, yeah,
that's too. But
that's
that's
healthy
not
as
going to be
food.
what I can do. I do that normally. So
Yeah.
So I'm thinking of something that I wouldn't do normally.
I really need to start eating sushi for to prep for Japan.
Japon?
Yeah. You still coming?
When is it?
April of 2027?
Dude, you're going to love it.
Oh,
Sushi's the
maybe.
best.
Maybe. Yeah. Oh, I got invited to go on a cruise in like 2 months. I'm like, I don't know if I want to go or not. I'm undecided. Maybe
The
I
answer is
will, maybe I
always
won't.
yes.
Cash is what determines whether that
That's-
answer is yes.
that's true.
Because I'm supposed to bring my children on this trip, which means it
Oh,
increases
never
the
mind.
price quite. It's not a Janessa and I escaping trip.
Oh,
It's,
okay.
would you like to go on a family cruise? Not really. But
Is this the side of the family that they're not really were thinking about?
I don't know. Either way,
What?
Who?
Yahtzee.
I'm confused.
So what are you gonna overindulge in?
I zoned out there for the last 3 minutes. I'm not gonna lie.
So mine, I know you said we'd benefit from this. It's actually not a Romanian dish. It's a Hungarian pastry called
Borscht.
a kurtosh. So it's essentially like a little flatbread. It's called like a chimney bread,
Okay.
and you put typically it's like cinnamon sugar on it. And
Okay.
it's just really good.
So you would just sit there and eat
Oh,
one after
100%.
one after not just like
in Australia, they're
chain smoking these things.
yeah. In Australia, when I was down
That's
in
a better way
Australia,
to chain. What dessert or food would you chain smoke?
yeah. But these kurtosh so good. When I was down in Australia,
Could you show me again how you
oh yeah, we're on
Tuss-
camera now.
tuss
Let's
it
go, baby.
God, our hockey team is dumb. We're good. We're dumb.
It was a good Mormon boy. Okay, he thought, yeah, I'm in. You couldn't do Yetis up.
Looks like the devil. That's the reason why we didn't choose you. We look like the devil, guys.
Is it the devil or is it the Mormons have horns? You never heard that one, Oz?
No. How come?
Well, I filed mine down every day.
How long does that take?
Mine never grew.
15 minutes.
You guys have tails too?
No, that's a genetic deformity.
So someone on my mission, someone's like, "Oh, I heard you guys have horns," and they're like, "Oh yeah, you want to feel?" And so they're like, "Yeah," and they start feeling. He's like, "You feel it?" And they're like, "Feel what?" Stupid.
Nice.
Yeah.
I would have.
Needless to say, they did not.
I'm not gonna lie. If
come
somebody
unto the Lord and get baptized.
if somebody is close
Lord.
enough to rub your head, and they're gullible enough, and then you call them stupid, I'm kneeing you straight in the balls if you call me stupid. You feel that? No, what? Stupid? Fuck you. Heard the story of me whooping your ass.
You want to hurt stone it?
What's a hurt stone it? Is it a donut given to me by Jalen Hurts?
Yeah.
Sure.
Nice.
But yes,
I didn't know if you were quoting something. but-
Nope.
Kurtosh.
Kurtosh.
Yeah.
That's
Chimney
the old
bread.
friend. Chimney bread filled with cinnamon sugar.
Yeah.
You
Or-
take 'em down
Or
one by one.
Nutella. They do have it's called Crispy Cone. They just opened one over by Prague, over at the Harmons
Yeah,
right
I've
there.
been considered going there a few times.
Oh, when you do, let me know. Because they have those. Kurtosh is what the cone is. Obviously, it's not the same because it's a cone, not. Yeah.
What does a cone look
Chimney.
like again?
It's two hands though, so I
Yeah,
mean,
and make sure you move it up and down when you do it.
we're gonna get in trouble on
The
eventually.
But it's a katosh, but it's a cone though. The way you twist too,
He's
it's
still
like
in second.
it's a cone.
It's gonna be funny when people finally see all the joke that we're doing every time. Tries to still in third.
Yeah. This is
It's a cone.
not a chimney.
It's not a chimney. It's a cone.
But yes, if you ever want to go to Crispy Cone, let me know. I'll take my lunch. We'll go to Crispy Cone.
Oh,
We'll get a little Caesar pizza and go to Crispy Cone like the good old days.
I don't
Hell yeah,
know.
that sounds
I'm
awesome.
just mean enough for dessert. I get fed every day that I go
Yeah.
in the office.
Hey,
You're
get
not
us,
spending
get
money
us some
on
guest, get us some guest badges, and we'll go have
He's
some
like,
lunch.
oh, this is a vendor. What's he selling? Good times.
And what
Is he a
about
drug
and what about
dealer?
this guy? He's his two-coated friend. His what? Two coats. Don't
Two
worry about
coats.
it.
He has a.
Clarify. Devin's the vendor. I'm the two-coated friend. I'm pretty sure I recognize this guy. I used to work here. I don't remember.
I would love if you had a painting company called Two Coats.
Yes.
Even though it's not the same, because 2 coats of paint is not the same as 2 coats of tar. All right. Okay.
So Kurtosh chimney
We've
bread.
said that like 4 times.
Hands-
I'm
hands
moving
are
on.
here.
I'm moving on.
I'm trying to get us back on topic.
Ozzy, what's
Yeah.
that snack that or treat? Or,
I mean, if we're gonna go snack, I
it
already.
I wouldn't say it had to be sugary. So
I know. I already do this. Devin, what is it?
It is Smart Food white cheddar popcorn.
Hell yeah.
Just-
I already do that. Party size bags to myself. 20 minutes. Done.
Dude, so we're
now the question is, are you willing? Would you be willing to open another bag? If you
Oh,
have it, and
yeah.
just keep going.
Oh yeah. If it was available, if there's Harmon's 2 for $5,
so when we were going down to Farron for the night
sleep-
golf
the
and the
sleepover?
sleepover one,
yeah.
I grabbed one bag and Ozzy's like,
is that for you?
he's like, that's
I
that's not for me. I'm like,
I looked.
I got it for us. He's like, no.
Not
Yeah,
enough.
I looked at that. I was like, is that for everybody or?
Remember the look that Karen gave me when I ate one of her peanut butter M&Ms?
Out of the-
That's the look that I got from Oz.
And the best part is the party size or the M&M, the peanut butter M&Ms. They weren't the share size. They were
were the family.
yeah, like the huge like. That is like 32 ounces of M&Ms. We do not.
It's not enough.
Yeah, but yeah, smart food, white chair popcorn.
All right.
I already do it, but yeah, definitely like no shame in 2 bags, 2 coats, 2 hands.
For me, this was a conversation and Janessa and I had in the car the other day where I was just like, we were talking through like lunch options or things. I was like, we don't often go to some of these places because I get them at work all the time, and so it's not.
Yeah.
But there's places I like to go, like Cup Bop or J Dogs, like places that are a
Yeah.
little more.
So
They're-
Janessa's like, I get this all the time.
No, luckily, because
Oh,
I don't
okay.
eat out very often.
Yeah. You have bad experiences.
But with that thing, I was talking about the places that I do eat, and I was like, somehow we got on the topic of Chick-fil-A.
Mhm.
I was like, I don't even like Chick-fil-A. I know that's controversial. A lot of people are like, you don't like I don't like Chick-fil-A.
Man, this
I
is
don't like-
back-to-back controversial
No,
takes.
This won't be in the
I'm
this won't be the
in the
video this
TikTok.
week.
I'm with Kevin on this one though. Chick-fil-A's overrated, but I do go there because it's just like they're good at what they do, but it's overrated.
Last time I went, they gave me too many pickles. I'm never going back.
I don't mind pickles.
I said no pickles, and they gave me like
I remember the story.
the patty level of pickles on my
Nice.
sandwich.
This guy said no pickles. Watch this.
Hold my beer.
He doesn't know what he's talking about. Pickles are what make the sandwich.
That was that kid's last day. I'm not coming back tomorrow anyway.
I don't believe in Jesus.
I'm going to Popeyes.
That could be taken out of context.
Teach this horned guy what's going on. How do you know have horns? Don't worry about it. The Lord's chicken?
Why I bring up Chick-fil-A is because I said the thing that I would happily overindulge in is getting just a tray or two of their cookies, their oatmeal chocolate chip cookies, while they're warm. And I have to keep myself, when I bring them home from work, I have to keep myself from eating like 6 to 10 of them in a day.
Dude,
and just
nice.
I mean, they're here. You take one, you're like, well, what if I turn one into an ice cream sandwich? So you get 2 more and you put ice cream. And yes, I did that all in the same day.
There's something.
You're like, but I think I need one more cookie to wash down that.
Fast
ice
food-
cream sandwich.
For some reason, fast food places know how to make cookies, dude.
Yeah.
The only one I really like is
I've
that
never
one.
been to a fast food place and gotten a cookie where I'm like, you guys don't
I
know how to
really
make a cookie.
enjoy Subway's raspberry
White chocolate.
white chocolate one. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Okay.
that's my favorite fast food cookie.
And they're never
Yeah,
available.
I
Every
know.
time I go to Subway with Devin, he's like, oh man, they're out of the cookie. I'm like, yeah, they don't make those. Like they make one a day and then we're sold out. Sorry guys.
so
Yeah, but
good,
it made
though.
it look like there were none here, but there was one.
There's some crumbs left over if you look close enough.
They just periodically get them in their shipments of bread every morning.
Yeah, that where they just blow crumbs there. There we go.
Make
That's
it
good.
look like it.
There we go. That's good.
Nice.
We made some earlier. We're out.
The crumbs are just delivered with it.
I'm
The
I'm
paper
literally
just
your
has crumbs.
first customer of the day.
Yeah,
Sold it
I-
last night.
I ate one before we opened.
Employee discount.
Yeah,
I have one for breakfast every day.
And
That's why
that's-
there's never here.
special for me.
I come in, I open this store, I get my
I get
cookie.
rewarded. It's a cookie, and I choose that one every time. Never get sick of it.
Which is fine because their double chocolate one's pretty good
Ooh,
too.
I got my next one because I had it this morning.
Let's go. And originally, when I saw we had less time, it was originally gonna be like, okay, what's the salty snack? What's the baked good? What's the can? But we're not doing that. We're just going around because
Mine is a baked good, so this is perfect.
What else would you be an indulgent in? We're not doing a draft, so
I really like Aussie's white cheddar popcorn. I could eat those. But another one like during sporting events or like board games, peanut M&Ms.
Yep, peanut
Yeah.
butter.
Peanut butter or peanut.
It's got to be peanut butter.
It can't be regular. Nah.
crispy
Um,
M&M minis.
I think I'd be all right with crispy.
they don't make
M&M
minis
no.
anymore.
What?
They don't make minis anymore. It's a callback.
I was about to like.
We found
I know you. I hope it's a callback and not just
about what it was literally an episode of like candies they don't make anymore.
Yeah.
Mini M&Ms. Oh, they still make those. No, but in the tubes. Yep. Damn it.
Even better. There were some in the cupboard. That same time, that's when I was like, "Oh, there is little cups in
I
the
will go.
cupboard."
I
with the
will
snack
grab
treat."
one right now. How long you been holding that? 2 years?
No, but 3 days ago.
6? 10.
Why do you have a lifetime supply of mini M&Ms? Because they went to cancel them once, they could do it again.
That's how I feel with nacho fries at Taco Bell.
God damn it.
They gone.
I don't know when you guys say they're actually here and they're not, but I will say I ordered
They are back.
that double beef burrito one time, and one of the options was to add nacho fries to it. So
Like
I
in it?
did. Yeah, I think it was an
Nice.
extra $1. So
Dude,
then
that's
it
a
was
power
a
move.
$3 burrito. I was like,
That's a
this
power
is
move.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
If you need that beefy double layer burrito or whatever that is,
Five-
on
not
the
five
front
layer.
value.
Five
No.
layer.
No,
Just
it's
double
the
beef.
value menu one. It's
Yeah.
like double beef something.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's probably their best burrito they have on their menu.
Yeah.
And it helps because it's only $2 instead of like
And then you
$8.
add nacho fries and it elevates it.
It does. It was better, but I don't remember how much more I paid for. I want to say it was $1.
I think my double stack taco would be pretty good with the nacho fries.
Also, quesadillas are back. Never had one. But just
Oh, they are back. I saw that too.
Yeah.
That's because they're like, we need to get back to those 90s.
Are we going to
kids.
Taco Bell after this?
You don't
know
gotta
it.
tell me twice. I already said that was one of my options.
Let's keep
tonight.
rolling. What's the next thing that you would have? Because we're almost out of time.
Bagel. Anything from Einstein's.
Yeah, just
Sesame, everything, poppy seed,
gonna-
garlic,
Cinnamon
bagel.
sugar.
Just like I finished this bagel, and to top it off, I think
Wait,
I'm gonna eat
that's-
another bagel.
That's
Wait.
how I am at track meets because I do buy bagels and bring them to track meets.
Uh-huh.
Dude,
And throughout the day, I think I eat like 3 bagels because I'm just sitting there at a chair coaching pole vault. And usually my kids are the last ones to come in. And so I'm just literally there all day, just like,
the only
Eating
good part,
bagels.
of having the audit committee like Deloitte in your office during quarter end is, hey, there's bagels in the break room. They buy way too much every time. I have 3 of those a day. One when I first come in, one before lunch, one before I go home.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bagels all day. I will say this. I will specify. It has to be savory. I don't like the cinnamon sugar. I don't like the French toast. It's a savory bagel.
I'm only cinnamon
I'm a
sugar.
cinnamon sugar fan, Asiago. So that's what I usually get. I get like 6 Asiago, 3 plain, 2 blueberry, because the official that runs the meet a lot of times likes blueberry. And then 12 cinnamon sugar.
I just get cinnamon sugar. That's
It's
all.
actually
I just needed a tougher donut.
It's actually because of Deloitte that where I was turning me on to a new combo. The sesame seed bagel with garden veggie schmear. Oh
Yeah.
my god. That's my new
the cinnamon sugar with strawberry jam or strawberry
Karen,
schmear is pretty good
That's
too.
Karen's go-to.
Yeah.
I was gonna name. I have like so many of these that I could say because I want to overindulge in everything, and it's mostly because I've been on my little diet, and I was just like,
I missed.
I would totally eat a box of cookies.
I also
and
missed that.
I would also eat that. But I was gonna bring up a couple other baked goods. I will devour a pan of brownies, and that's why I say overindulge because serving. If you eat a quarter of a pan of brownies, like you ate a few brownies.
Yeah.
But if it were people wouldn't
12
like
by 12.
the whole eating the pan of brownies.
Did you just down that 12 by 12? Yeah, there's a backup one in the fridge. That's also for me.
That's for when I finish this one. And then the other one was Rice Krispies. I could do the same thing with just
I
Rice
would throw
Krispies.
up.
And just
So fun fact about Rice
overindulge.
Krispies. I went to the Clark household one day. They're like, the rule of Rice Krispies is you can't cut a straight line.
Nice.
Could make a pan and it would just be all these edges and
People
would cut weird shapes in the middle of.
Why does mine look like a squiggly? It's a snake.
But my thing is every time I eat brownies, I'd just cut a 45-degree angle.
Nice.
Because I say brownies, Rice Krispies. Brownies I didn't do it. And I would just cut a weird angle. I'd take my sample and I'd take a 45-degree. I would take the corner, but I'm like, who's cutting the 45-degree angle? Well, I didn't want a full space yet. Save that for later.
Did you do a 45-degree angle on every side?
No, just the one side.
Okay.
And then I'd slowly misshape it all the way up through the rest of the pan.
Going off your baked goods, also, I guess Karen calls me the cookie monster. I will down cookies. Like it's like when my mom makes cookies and then she sends us back home because she'll just make cookies, but my dad's diabetic, so he can't really have any. And he only likes oatmeal. He won't eat chocolate chip. She'll make like 3 batches and send Garrett and I home with our own batch.
Nice.
And my mom's like, that's for you and Karen to share. And Karen will literally count them and divide them up evenly. I'll eat my first 6 in like the first day. And then Karen sit there the whole week. I'm like, can I have a cookie? Those are mine. Are you going to eat them or not?
Those were supposed to be gone 3 days ago.
What's wrong with you?
They're not fresh anymore.
Yeah.
If it's been more than 24 hours, you might as well just throw them away.
I love me some cookies.
Nachos. I'm a big fan of nachos.
Just down at nachos.
That is true. Every time we go out to eat at a bar, Devin's like, you want to get nachos?
Yeah. That was nachos.
Even when we went to the station bar, we've never been there before. First time, you want to get some nachos? Yeah.
Yes.
You and I got nachos.
They're steak nachos?
Good, good nachos. Which is why you guys got nachos, is because Ozzy's like, oh, these are bomb nachos.
Oh, nice.
No, actually, the first time I got nachos is we asked the guy, and he goes, steak nachos. I said, okay.
Yeah.
You were right.
We got wings. And you and I went.
We're out of time.
What's your day?
That's it. Overindulge. Enjoy.
That was fast.